When my bricks and mortar shop was running, we held a number of workshops. One of these was a fortnightly art journaling group. The idea is simple. Once a fortnight, a prompt would be published onto the Curio art journal group on Facebook. The prompts are simple, a theme, some colours to use, and some ideas to help you on your way. You don't have to stick to the prompts, they're only there to plant a seed in your mind. And it's great to see the variety of results people come up with from just the same prompts. During the COVID pandemic and the lockdowns, my creativity hit an all-time low. So what better way to kickstart my creativity than using art journal prompts? Art journaling is a great way to experiment, trying out different ideas and techniques. The goal is not to create a wonderful work of art, even though you might. It's about experimenting and sparking your creativity. So why not join us? Feel free to join our Facebook group and take it from there. In this video, I'm going to decorate the front cover of what will be my art journal. In this case, it's a cheap 8x8 album from Hobbycraft, but it could be anything, even an old book. This one's spiral bound, and I may take pages out to work on them. I had a play around on CorelDRAW to create a piece of digital art for the front of my journal. I've had a fascination with fairground art and lettering for years. One day I'll learn how to create it the traditional way. I'm attaching it to the front of my journal with Mod Podge. And using a brayer to make sure it's firmly stuck down. The journal is going to be handled often, so I'm going to seal the print with Johnson's Clear. It's actually a product for shining vinyl floor tiles, but really it's just a thin acrylic varnish. It also makes the colours pop. I'm using my heat gun to speed up drying. Next, I'm using triple thick, an extra thick water-based gloss. And I'm just picking out the red on the letters. This will give them a glossy finish, similar to spot UV varnish you might see on expensive printed brochures. By the way, using the Johnson's Clear and triple thick in this way was not something I've done before, so I'm experimenting right from the start. When the triple thick is completely dry, I'm going to go in with some black distress ink, just around the edges to add to the grungy look. Now for a touch of black brusho. Brusho is a water-activated powder that can create some impressive effects. The black contains many other colours such as purples and reds. I use the heat gun to dry it. I decided to reactivate it with more water as I wanted a more dramatic effect. I'll post a video of each of my journal pages throughout the year. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, just search Curio Art Journal Group, and I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks for watching.